Anopai nyankopon ayadom ama ebraso se wo se me no di ahyiamu ewo netu television eso jumade ya to dey say the dialogue show no eso na eneyi ye de ebre wo ne friti sabre kosi se no nkro bebo pa wo sima no aduenu no na ye de sa adwuma yi de ama wo eye Ghana nkomo ensem efa wo man no eho amanyosem a ye de di mpuntu beba de di ntokwa basabasa ye menteme wanse beba no na ye de hu nkomo na afi ye yi sa de no de free asetena mu na afi so kra no enema ebetimi ama wo man no atu empo no na afi ye de hu nkomo ama nema so etimi akosi tarope ma memo ache emu akwa abanfa omrasa adwumadi eso ewo netu television mi din de kwame abo akuda nkwamwa owecha from komoto I am your host with the most and I am your moderator every sabre ko ise no nkro bebo apa osima no adwino na yedi sa adwumadi wo dwumadi ni hyehye ediem wo no anopai ye de wiem sakram sem bebe odon hwere adwino na ya edie ni mo no ye wie ni sa agudie mrante no wakwanya so no so beba na fe wabesom agudie ekwanse sanse all work and no play Miss Jacket or boy na entertainment kakra so etimi aba na obokrata boso the major news making headlines in the various newspapers ko wakrata boso no enso ebeba wakwam so na interviews ahodo e ho so ebeba nyankopon ya adomo a memenda edi enime NPP amanyuko no ekọ abato so na ye ompanifo bo no bedi enkomo afa abato no ho ene wiase da nyina ayesi ho se ye the observe International Day for the Destruction of Small Arms. Now obeka say na no ye Nemiru Agyebi Asante ebo nkomo na the acting director policy planning and monitoring was Small Arms Commission say nkomo edi ye no che say enne no wiase nyina ye say onti tuo bi obeka say na no aban de hye bi ba say o grante Ghana amnesty okay it is a tuo no de omgije ye no ebeto monte so saba 4,000 etu no msa ekaye sa 4,000 emu 2,000 de betimi ahwe aye ho sakrae ene hye ya ma wo mo atu ni wo mo de ano omsa kanemum 2,000 ewum no eye de aposifo ECZ from krono bomu ne eka ho ebi eka ododo no ano eye no na wo se wutimi bodwata data na wo se ntine was Small Arms Commission no ene security agencies ahodo no betwehia na fe watimi ahyesa etuo no na no enum nkomo ba ebisa asenti sa tuo ya gie entimi nkonkoye raw material famma enne ada production firm bi a ono so bitimi dia produce ne ma boss yes it is a nice and a beautiful idea but idea na no mpese o mo se no en pese se san ba o man yeti anye yi aba na nipa bonfo bi afa kira koton sa tuo no na san aba den sa tuo no ye besan hunu e wo man mti no yese no a ya se no ni nyina no eye nkomo ye bedi hu nkomo na fa yetimi ono se de hyehye enso ete ene anopa dwumadie no eye very packed action I woman so eye pipa anopa de ka che wa ne se yemfa seda e ma de aseda se no sanso no nkuto no mankwa we se a edem ne kekan wa bia ne ho to yen anopa bia ti se okay ka kire kronkro na yi nyankopon kase ye edi de kire e was some 104 na wase me nyankopon na memma enua akese kwa bohoro na afensu pepe enua efiri wasase predede eso no bie nsu anu wa abomu ma atrom nya bi kom sukom obsia nyankopon wodo ma menomie no hwɛ mumuye na se nkɔhwɛ mumuye anka menomie no gina ewo nani manu nti sam 130 ka osimi fra brokunkumi fe werade erade tiemene papa ya zo tiem nkoto sre agya wo hwɛ mumuye na se nka hwɛ mumuye a nka hwan ne begina ewo nim na so na fache ewo fam ne asuru us what kind of love is this anopai yenkona fe yenkohwe se yen pledge no se de yedi hu nkomo efasa no pa bia no ye boa wo kakai wo se bra na yekosuku ne de ensato yebo na yakase the pledge na fe yakasa nkomo no ede akire na no so atimi aboa yen ama asetena mu no yatimi atu anamo anopai wo ko adwuma so fa komapa ene adwen papa ko se obi chop money se obotomu ampatwo yi ma no why de biada obia chop money they can say money for food no ehye obi botom there was oyi ede mana nipa no etimitena wo de asema maka dwendwen ho na hwe you can go to a place as baby a wokọ no wo expect say ampa nipa no memo ska say wodo ka so eden so wa amfa wa you sit down the whole day say anti for pa na menyeska baby am ko yi am nsan kan enfa na menya so it means the bia sorry our chop money should be but when yam one order however my uncle did the weather the pledge in mra ba e ba be din komo a e was be say
The pledge. I promise on my honor to be faithful and loyal to Ghana, my motherland. I pledge myself to the service of Ghana with all my strength and with all my heart. I promise to hold in high esteem our heritage won for us through the blood and toil of our fathers, and I pledge myself in all things to uphold and defend the good name of Ghana. So help me God.
Right. Enti abusia menu mienu no asede sensem bi atise ye no yeka na yetimi de tu ya namo na yebo ye mbra se ya share ho bo se ye besom oman no osompa. Enti se wo ya manyoni na akwanya ba mawa. These are some of the things and nsem a wo kan ye bra na yeko school no. Sa asem na mpopa ye wunyi ye na yenkase yasesa no eda so ho. You promise on your honor to be faithful and loyal to Ghana, your motherland. You promise yourself to be faithful nti ade nti na eya na betomre bi ne yede dwumade bi ahye na wa masika adane nkwanta. So this is what are some of the things I did eka we yenko said de ewiem sakrum sem no be ya afa don hwere adunu na ya edi animu ene aropai na yehunu ensuo kakra ewo ho nsum na ewo ho a anopa miamia bi wo ho mti ye obetimanya ensuo ne bi enti yendwan ne the weather update no ne yehwe said de niema ekoso ewo. Ejabusia sa ohya sede ewiem sakrem sem no te no ase na mebo amane no ye wonsumre kakra wo ho a eno betimi agugu anopai ede ama manfo no ne miamia bebre nkanka babi esutade ewo ye mpo ano betimi nya sa ensu afa ye hwani mu se ensu kakra grada kakra so betimi agugu ewo oman yi etifi atoye efam no obetimi anya sa ensu no ebe ebo kakra mununkum kakra so ejinagina miamia bi eho eye babi esutade ewo no afei babi akwa yebreto mepo ena no tan ewo no so no mununkum kakra ewo wiem awia bobrem no awia akraba initi ede amaye na Ghana TV fam no omatimi enya awia kakra na so ye hwani mu se evita awia bobrem ekọ na nwumrem no yebetimi enya ensu kakra nkanka Ghana yemfrifri efam no ebo kakra eba besanka awim anopai yegina aflawo angloga ena afei nsu kra no enkran ene ne mpotem no ensu kakra ebetimi agugu ejino ha mabu pen aduasa 30% sanso ena Cape Coast ena afei ezim enso so eka ho bia no so gina 30% but ye famia bi de se kaso na ne mpotem winiba afei takrade ene ne mpotem na ye de ho kofodua achemodan kwawutafo ene ne mpotem kumase oboase takwasa hwebekwa kitekrache kintampo afei atebu ejura ene ne mpotem sanso na gosu so nyane ena tachiman na ye de sampa so abeka ho a ebo kakra ewo wiemu ene anopai na ebo na ewo wiemu no ejina efree ohamobu pen aduanan kosi na aduasia eso 40 to 60% na ya ho hye no anopai wo susupro no so no ejina free 23 ekosi 25 degrees Celsius na wiabobrem no awia akraba ni ti ede amai na so gina aflawo ene anglogan awiabobrem na ebo kakra ba besanka wiemu ede ama sanso ena kaso a winiba Cape Coast so no obetimi enya na saa ewo ho afei ye fa kwawutafo kumase oboase ene mpotem omso betimi enya ebon kakra bi ewo ho nanso ketekrachi F40 yo betimi enya ensuo sanso ena enkranfo nso betimi enya ensuo na ye wo Cape Coast akwade ene ezim omso betimi enya ensuo gina ho mobupen aduasa awia bobrem se awia nitimi pegya ni mo ya ho hye no ebepegya nopai die no a eno no ejina 23 ekosi 25 degrees Celsius no abegina 32 ena afei so kra no 33 degrees Celsius a eno no mom de be ofom kra no ewo 29 na chese wiemu ayeshakakra ede amai na chese nwumre no ebo kakra besanka wiem na yetimi ada wo fo ba bi se Akufo-addo achimodna Kumase ene ne potem kwa utafo oboase no mu a omso anwumre no betimi anya nsu ejina hamobo pen aduanan 40% na chese anwumre no soso no eso ate abegina 26 and 27 degrees Celsius na chese ewiem adwo Ghana TV form no ye famia bi de se yendi tamale ball damango bogatanga na lelugu wa ena jirapa anopai wa ne jirapa fo betimi anya nsu ejina hamobo pen aduasa ekosi na aduanan eso 30 to 40% na fe emia aka mbebo so no ehode ebo ene wo wiem ede mom anopai ewia no na asa no pai no se do ma ho hye no etie ewo susu prono so na gina free 25 and 26 degrees Celsius ewia bobrem no ewia be ni ti ede amom no nam se be mom ho hye na peja abegina 33 and 35 degrees Celsius na fe anwumre no ebo kakra sanka wiem se wo ba bi de se bogatanga ene na lugua onso tie ya obetimi enya ensu ejina ho mopopa aduanan na jese anwumre no ahohye no so ate abegina 28 and 29 degrees Celsius epono so ye basabasa kakra ene ma afare for nti omo manimre se krodom na fe omo penam kakra enso enfamra omo nya ahwe yi ewopono se de be ya wo be kopo beba no na wo ha obi a ensi enti abusia don hwedu na ye de animu yi se na wiem sakram sem no be ya afa se afa na obepia aya afa chiye kita sinso to a wo de age ohun sanso na wia na ebo nso a wo de cover the sunshine no na akofo ha obi anso entimi amro na enema nso akosi senso afa na akohye dwa nso a aya hwie kakra ewo dwa na obehye nimu emfa nema pii no amegu abonten a ebetomrebire na ensuo no eba ho kwakokyere wo same ana hyehye de etie ene arope ye motivation no a production team kan ni ti crew ye no ode ema ene arope na production say or say the best way to get something done is to begin. The best way to get something done is to begin. Ade a eye ene kwan pa e fa so be ye bibie no eye so be hya ase. Nti adokode no se wan hya ase a untimi mfa nkwa wiye pa. And so be wie ni nyina no, it's just that you begin the thing. Nti se bi a position bi na wo pe ebi anamonto bi na ope ebi adwuma bi na ope na adwuma bi na ope so hya ase se ope so ye na wo ye ni yi a je se wo hya ase it is a one hya ase abede na wani so de hunu to be a doctor and do be so ye doctor now ye doctor kununi a what do is rather you have to begin say obed sia de na fe watimi apem akowanim so be it what the production is telling you hey simple one kasa memorize e wo fie na fatu anamosa de bi opeso ye no e wo se utu hu anamo wantu hu anamo a untimi enko wanim we and the production team no e ka show ene aropem so amedi e de kwame abo akuda nkomo abetia from e komoto your host with the most and your moderator na ebraso se agokansi mrantie no so bana fe obesakra sakra nemam ami ehwe de ekoso ewo the world of sports na onim se World Cup no aye bon ba bi aduro no ba bi mu ayeden pa sisi de ekonesen na asante ebo a in a minute ebe journey na fe wa me hu the tidbits around the world of sports. Abusia ibra so say ye de agokansi mu nsem no eto also. Na asante ebo a ye kradana ma che.
Ye na.
Boko de.
Onyame wa ye mekese.
Right. Anopai so ye dru ba bia o se ye ba on che na fe ye behwe petite krem de ekoso e wo the world of sports. Na World Cup.
Yeah.
The moon nsem to say.
As usual, always surprises
Right.
and about World Cup. You do the quarter-final stage of the competition. There are about 96 games. I see about 104 games, and it looked very positive. Though there has been some
Downs.
not ups and downs, but controversial.
All right.
Near maybe
Okay.
amboa a near kakra. But then there are a lot of positives. I mean, the quality of football, records are ye breaky, debutant, or making statements, and then players are standing out. Comebacks, I woman, Nina no ama. I think we had a very successful tournament.
Right.
Attendance 65,000 average. It tells you say football the number one sport of the world. And so far so good. And the first quarter final match Ebetoga France and then Morocco.
Okay.
And Ebishia. You know, I had to say Ghana and England didn't be pepe because France first someone and I share Morocco so ne identity. The very familiar opponent and I and I mean omunimomo
right.
Because most of the boys and our players na ye warm war France.
Right.
And ye to the big crown French players no obi a ye no North Africa. Ye France Zinedine Zidane. Ye were North Africa. Benzema, for example, our roots, our North Africa, even though they are not playing.
Right.
But Sankrofoni be a woman.
Right.
Emma Bibiaka se familiar fools and Ekwakushia. Inti very interesting. Fisher and a war honum. England and Sonny Norway, Ebeshia in the other quarter final. Then you were Spain and Belgium.
Right.
And also honor Argentina and Switzerland. But then to say the Nrana Yedi Unkomo, very powerful statement, and I said complain and Egypt and the Akoma FIFA said they even think that French referee now would be matching no yeah withdrawn in fit tournament no me but the question is are you French? It is nka o dia bias and can the bias never say Egypt opponent or strong in a film na the country France into but entisa ena niema
what was omunyina so onti a omo eka boy ya ye boy at the time wa mo share ye no or allow mo goals into so be share goals Argentina or allow what was the basis of the cast in a minute
one Egypt as second goal I disallowed that goal. The reason the goal was disallowed is very simple. There was a first foul for Egypt and Argentina last quarter almost refer and almost foul. The goal no was disallowed. Then almost for say there was a penalty call. Yes, so Obimu and can say ye penalty. But then, and also no, a bit light for a penalty call. Even though you're so pen. No, or holding a body. Now, there was this foul, body contact, but a very minimal. So referee penalty. That would be a harsh decision. A year outsider and could be disallowed goal. Say a foul. Now one he still for foul. But or he still for foul. Incident needs your penalty box. A very harsh penalty call. It will allow play to continue. And the result is to almost winning goal.
Right.
And no Anna Egypt so said there are other decisions beyond it was in favor of Argentina. But my advice to you in life is say Odi Bibi show trim say Unipa we no yemia and now be empemasema. You continue to live in that fear.
Right.
Yes, say Chino Achibi Adebi us ineke things fall apart. Or since men has learned to shoot without missing.
Okay.
He naked the bird has also learned to fly without perching. Because me see one no before no cotton and abo.
That's right.
It's one who say, would you why lucky? And the one who said nipa won permassen. And now what call aqua 2 goals. Your friend, you protect what you have.
Right.
You don't go hunting. What devils there? No, now we need to say, kakra me nye betumi abon ban. And kadie kan nyina no ba eno na ekoba nti ene one game and be call eso ewo World Cup no eno ane France against Morocco. France almost 6 for the past century matches almost lose 6. They will have Africa opponents and our show.
Okay.
It makes it very dicey. And Morocco so for 34 consecutive matches and that's matches no or lose game.
Okay.
So it makes it very interesting. Yeah, can we say Qatar 2022 two teams in Asia was semi-finals. Emma France and a winning. It's yeah kwa yenim no. Yeah, best saying bibi aitisana.
Right.
Some of the players featured in that game it be no more SSC. And there is one chapter just recently in March he was playing for France under 20 and then Obama Morocco Buadi and it makes it very interesting feature. It's the Abeko so and no and then a bit of tennis na yan sorry to be going na Jumani packed at the mamu Wimbledon tennis ekoso na Ataferry in English or ne Alexander Zverev of Germany and the Beshia or the semis a year mema nefemu or China and I Sena Djokovic a bio almost Beshia a year or China a man the Muchova ene Coco Golf ebeshia na Kustok ene Noskova enso beshia ene semi-finals man de ewo Wimbledon ekoso ewo UK.
Very well.
Newcastle captain Gomes and so it's alleged Sky Sports alleged say Wakache Newcastle say he wants to leave and play for Arsenal.
Okay.
Yeah, in the coming days after World Cup no transfer news ni adini na ye de bebramo.
Right.
Chelsea so Santos ne de akokoso sabi yakasa Johnny Camptown na che say we need all this ya wo kwa ya bobo bia na waso say meto nti and also Santos to Man U it's also pending na well understand it's a done deal but let's see anything is possible because you say Eze was heading towards Tottenham the other side of North London you ya na say was switch echo another club in the coming days. Then finally, new Dubiasi and Rania Kase, the club is out for sale, but club in Penny for Nababe Kase, Enyadia or Mobeton.
Right.
So
but
let's see.
Partnership now.
Oh, definitely. Ghana teams in the Omuhiamwa.
Right. Right. I was saying, my Nansanti Abua says, or the tidbit around the world of sports on. And so it's me to so the dialogue show so and the European bidding come I would draw at the amount. Mamma co breakfast calendar, so I'm correct said and 7 8 go and the European will breakfast calendar. So ne ya woda July boss so many that also and crown a war in film pino and ye do in Sia Thursday 9th July the year 2026 and that can one actually see a channel 26 days 9 days a war the month of July emo. Na aka 22 days and Sunday the month of July akona wie ye afi ye kwakanda ye twa wa afi mu ho na chese ye twa 190 days ewo afi 2026 emu aka 176 days and Sunday the 2026 no so akona wie ye don hwe na se hours a ye twa no 4560 hours se net mi kona wie ya na chese ye twa sa hours no de afi ho na chese aka 4200 hours and Sunday the 2026 and so atimi akọ na wie bosumi a ewomu yi bosumi etoso nson ewa afi no maka bosumi no makomako enum 5 months ena wo ho de ema afi 2026 na wonum se na wotwe a yewomu yi na ye 9 free na wotwe a etoso mienu ewo July bosumi no aka na wotwe miensa ansa na ye de July bosumi no so ekọ na wie enne no happens to be Thursday no the 4th day of the second week of the month of July and aka ochena ansana ye the second week July no so atimi akọ na wie sende enkuntabu mu ni hyehyeye mu no se wudu awda production team ne fa kwanya we so I wish you a happy glorious birthday nyankopon no mo wonka ho na niam abeye no so enye yie na kai say Oni Honorable Frank Asiedu Bequeen. Dodo no a bɔ no mrane sɛ Honorable Protozio a. Wɔyɛ mmarahyɛbadwani a wɔgye masi hum abato mpɛsua so na wɔyɛ deputy ranking member employment labor relations and pensions committee ɛwɔ mmarahyɛbadwam saa nso ɛna wɔyɛ former director of political affairs said the former chief of staff ɛhɔ ɛna ɔyɛ n'adwuma ɛyɛ wɔ no 9th July 1977 ɛnɛ Protozio a anya 49 years nti sɛ wudu awoda no opani bi ate sei ɛna edi awoda no ɛnɛ ma yɛbɛdi nkɔmɔ ɛde amao ɛwɔ net2 television ɛso onim sɛ MPP amanyɔkuo no ɛkɔ abato so nyankopɔn yɛ adom a memenda edi animu yi na wɔ saa nkɔmɔbɔ no mu no mame ne owura Charles Nyako ana Charles Nyako dodo no anim ne yɛ sɛ Kofi Monako na Kofi Monako yɛ obi a o aspire sɛ ana sɛ wo pre no gina sɛ yɛnto aba no na onwini the director of communication ɛwɔ Agyapong abato mpɛsua so fama MPP amanyɔkuo no ebisa sɛ Wagya hɔ krate sɛ hɔ na sɛn na hɔ dynamics of the to aba ɛteɛ na afedie nti na wɔkɔ sɛ for communication na afi abato na nkasa wɔn kɔ no hyehyɛ de a mpanifo de agu akwa so no ɔmama fair and a fair playgrounds ɛde ama obi a obi o favorite wo mu ana sɛ na ɛteɛ ne nyina no yɛdi saa nkɔmɔ no na yɛtimi ahu na bibi fi hɔ ba yɛhunu baabi a yɛtwa ɛde fire ne sɛ de nsɛm no ɛnso ɛkɔ enti ladies and gentlemen I present to you on the 2 television Kofi Monako Kofi Machin
enya
bibi abɔkɔ dia
ngofa no me ho
right ana pɛ yɛn so yɛda sɛ yɛto nsa frɛ wo na waba ma yɛdi nkɔmɔ ne ahwɛ sɛ de nneɛma ɛkɔ ɛwɔ hɔ sɛ kasa Wagya ba we ne mpɔtam mu a mo constituency no ɛfa he a woni mu
okay me da say o ma me opportunity na me dey asida so nko de ma me anga say me nua be ma KB
right
me ne no na ye the Ken coordinators ni be the last promise na on nti me dey asida ma so ma that opportunity say me make asa on net too na first of all me dey asida ma Honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong say we be to say studio and as a TV station can say yednya so we kasa
right
e kire ya adwen wo so say ye call Wagya gbawo a ednam infanse malam ye ni anya so tum na bohye
okay
e call gonse e be fa Aigbetan e call oni me Beneza Palo and in a more broadcaster
right
at the far Zuma a Wagya a Kojama a co logo and a malam and yene which Kaswa I say Kaswa Road and English Botiano for no
right
a bush here and then I'm that enclave no
very well
and I'm a Wagya
right constituency no so
you can say
very well
yes
Wagya we nankasa no saying na womo dynamics etie in terms of abato what the when you bubu adwuma as a communicator say yeto abade you now be a director obey fa areas awakeka no hu say enye small task
until the last election so na yeah na meso no very good pa na I think say there are some small issues and I'm that results in the buyer see an a little over 2,000
right
but ordinary na yeah number around almost 16,000 plus for parliamentary but anyone can and so saying to me and resolve those issues are going forward no one share na oyene atoye nti yanka bom say yeah they call into 2028 and 2028 you know, it is a break for us what amanyoko na into me winning power excuse my language useless
right
and yeah one pie say yati amanyoko MPP as no into me winning 2028 elections no na it demand say obenye obi a very experienced what to me a year adwuma for a while which me aka say for 8 years counting na my adwuma as communicator on various platforms and so just recently my menya TV and radio programs in Tema me to me groom I have over 100 people me training almost when there are opportunities to go on TV and radio now, want to me a movie because a German so want to me. And going to 2028, you know, here obi a obetumi akasa a challenge a debate NDC for no, and yet Bayera Abrewadjo cry. We need an experienced communicator. Say between as someone and someone to the NDC attacks going to 2028.
All right, which are on a Juma song in terms of groundwork and field work, no. Are there back where you how pie the Wija Damwa, a Dahua Bambia Bambi call policies and programs on the Gua so instead of whom the favor, none year and so a by a baby year. And why you how as party communicator na or as party a DNA a young cran shed the mom says uncle for no. From your brain as a so you're communicator to this area.
And it is sad, just ensure never recently no. Now ensure a year for wage about, but never the last time in fact now a strange kakra. And so your MP wa visited the prone areas and now flood victim. Your MP Honorable Jerry Ahmed Child, and he has done so well for the people. And as communicator, advice I remember say there are waterways around the community. Now we share baby and show a fiber. Say dam say ye man say be we share the ocean we call a very very strange.
Right.
Until now share say there should be a reg structure and I say architectural drawing be we have to do something. In fact, a hard dream. The Biano Institute will go back and do the same thing. If I could clear Atala Hall, the next season will come. Now the same experiences. And I think we need a lasting solution. Than say the Bian, Afibian, and so better na a month for move, no more evacuate your money, assign your maba. Until we need a lasting solution. And yeah, we just buy for per asset.
So do you think say abaya be call ya feel the people and around Wijagba we know?
Yeah, I must say, and me share that pragmatic effort to be I say, yeah, they delay about the situation. Just recently, me knew about a friend Daniel, our train engineer. Now I'm say or the proposal be a 2 more. And see, I'm praying say we should pay a hit and being because we do the same thing all the time. And me when I say we are seeing a solution. And see a buyer or moba. And I hope say me believe say MPP a buying na ya buyer will to be a Ghana for and I say wage about for suffer because that is almost here na there. Say it's only Tonya ba paper relief near Bramo mattress near a morning or I mean it's not the solution.
Right.
And to it rather they should find a lasting solution say to me wage about for.
What do you say be a musuti area honyanka say muntu krana fin so nimfa honye de ode be ya and no so one of the solutions in the bia.
Nintia am I to me banisa say if you promise you will be now in your life ending a dear way to me a year our life say we'll put up some building kakra. There should be assurances from the government, from the assembly say ye evacuate mo and I say ye victim mo ye pe baby amamo ma akotena ma afi wani age but one ma me plan bi ana and mini baby akọ and I cannot just move. So what you say want to be in say oh me sorry keke say oh you see insu ne banti pi ko na even transportation on be found nyoma kra ko no kra no and who kra so be yede and to we there you say promises ye hu elsewhere in the country aban aye conscious effort say omode boa ne manfo no ntimamefo no say ye say amount packaging me kai ejafa apiati o said
yes apiati right
Oma building new community either we want to see something like wages. Yes, and so abani to me baby say I mean je ni say obi abeya so odin say still nsuo na obetrama nsuo na befa no but man place odin say okay
and so okay for apart from me do be feel wage hono na for ya bad the election we just wanted to find what the amount for FM and the possible solutions are a bit apart from say yeah call on a buying wage no is under a chieftaincy regime be and I say what traditional area be or hine ben na hwe ho se woni mu a almost betimi abie bibi dia because and then sase nyina ye ahemfo dia they can also vouch so okay yemfa ha mom na yenyi wejafo nyina amfo mkokogu ha that one be possible.
And the dynamics that I know is that's when enclave no yedema waterworks.
Okay.
And completely no waterworks for omo assassin yedema omo. I mean to me kai exactly but I'm sure say from the chieftaincy to the Ghana waterworks and so far normal manage the place now because maintain that say I for be sorry say bibi sa entirely it is in the hands of the government. Yeah.
All right. Then say osaban no utusa na mo.
Yes, osaban is utusa na mo.
But please I say who sells that place no ma omo ama betra because waterworks lands why na beto amount here who sit down when a ma permit who dey sit down we see a nay edru sam pempen so.
Na na hard drink akra there but because we here baby a nso nefa na yetumi put out building na me bisa say assembly no wo ho na e dan de yemfa dakro any see that
right
and I believe say nipa ne start here mo onkofo mo call around no kra mo hwe so if say hani a water prone area I didn't na yen stop na yetumi sit down to say story maybe it takes years
right
yan kan wo hwe na issue aba na air form and you are the same people going to rescue them.
Right.
I think say your responsibilities as government and assembly say
very well.
Say young baby.
Very well. Yeah. Very well. Ni nyina no ye holistic idea BS yetiminya na yetimidi this to sanamo. Yemra back to elections, MPP elections uwo mu bia obeko. How did you feel as a person? Say why I mean say we started communication but this is the time one we aspire for the director of the communication no. Who say Jume da also no within the party no no
yes a very big task antina wo hia obi a waye adwuma no ache akwada mu na wetumi abo adwuma no se na mekan no on my ingenuity no me angasa me wo over 100 patrons minimum go through communication
right
because say na be emphasis na two and now my FM afraid for a program you can't be everywhere. We are one person. You can't be everywhere. So we need to groom the people. And before I may aspire to be a communicator, no, my starting a say may because my other my TV stations, the radio station, on come to me
okay.
Until the effect is that it's a wooden call for me to me abo ejuman akoye. We share the dynamics now on free polling station there is communication officer or polling station by electoral area border there is communication officer and the constituency nangasa no communication officer anti say me nyame ya do na so moto aba mamia you person me put everyone under one umbrella.
That's right.
We have to communicate one language.
That's right.
And to say sorry and about say a TV and radio topic no at that platform no so you be do on komo and so that okwa untumi via off when you be asem kra unkwatra na you don't do your own personal things right. Rather the asem a eda ho say do one bobo and say do one common and who man say one
intellectually you say o can be asa but I aban more man say party e wo aban no na mo communicate dem ma party no like we said we hear both MPP and NDC more policies and programs on their baby as soon we foresaw infrastructure developmental near ma and na muko jina so aka within one MPP no wait me pinpoint to say yes why we be or how we jina so
to me aka say MPP best for Wejagbawe
okay
and we share projects alcohol mainly it happen under the regime of MPP because we share Yemami Shele Ayokobochi project be by eba Yemami Rosemont Abra schools basic schools obe lifting or year renovations na the top notch oba Yemami meeting na elements oba the one of the STEM science based school no and I'm honorable tina na elements and so at the by our waterworks area
okay
kakakra na omowie that project no one of the 9 STEM schools in the across the country
right
and we share the modern ultramodern children hospital. See, I never akaway inside. And say in some kakra bahon. And now yamami honorable Tina elements and so and Dubai. Oba ye current MP honorable Jerry Ahmed Shaib. See very big emergency center. It was the same enclave. Now we share project health streets lights MP or the aba or program you say let there be lights across the constituency no ye ball light wo baby into buso say or ye bank akra health screenings across so and we put up facilities to say polyclinics cheap compounds ninya and MPP so and I the back constituency
right more road infrastructure wo we jagba we not say
the road infrastructure I can say that one there it's a bit terrible and ama traffic able there say a link up to Omofika so a far worship na de no and the main road you know because of the rain no ama road no so a terrible kakra and that inner roads kakra na wo no rain no ase nya and especially appeal to the government omo no mo to say ya enka say a train say MPP mbra they have to do something though ye nim say MPP ba they will do it better than omo ye but at least they should make it more trouble for the local people now to me enjoy road.
Elections are more called a level playgrounds and the diamamwa more conina and I saw her be a said okay a boy so do could kind of cheat yeah mafia no I can't remember Eastern region I just had an interview with one guy be a no say no ye coordinator to say the way coordinator yeah was and man so across so nipa na onene call for the director of communication or incumbent also after some quiet vetting no sadly for nipa no wa pass on a film nipa ni film no who say aka on no pay on no post ya the letter brand say disqualify no to momo area ho no say am ho de ne te
yes ya na hadwin edu time bia victimizations kakra wo baby and wo share ye dynamics na they are camps. A former team, you say team way, and me believe he said there should be camps among us.
Okay.
Me believe he said they should be based on individual competence. Now obey now what me a yama partner and nesi when is so obey. And see there are some camps kakra or your elections are ye koi. And see ama ye mwache kakra.
Okay.
And see some of us. Me mama back one who call for first vice a friend ma Faustina Kubi. Yeah, John say to me join the camps na sa sem say na tie say will come to me nka.
Okay.
Nti ye dey call as independent ye jamedo because say na me kan earlier on me can say we are over 2,000 just little over 2,000. Na nkofo no aba. Nti ye see jamedo na you to me e kan no kra no e kire afana nya because it's very difficult bro say we ye bibia e very difficult say we beka we ye bibia ye correct kra na very difficult say we be praise no it ye dey see jamedo say no matter what you say a fighting ma osono no because osono no nya chem pepepe osono no wawu and so we are standing in the middle and fighting for unity say e be to me agina so e dey winning power going for 2028.
Right.
Yes.
Me do be see one komobomu and maybe say positions ni nyina dawson from where you started no aden a communicator and a person we afi we no a minute or two na woni omanfo akasa o camera na si ha na afi woni omanfo akasa ewo wejaba we constituency the entia omonto aba emfa ma wo Monaco na ebedi omso anase be communicate edema omo.
Okay, I'm growing up no na yeti the late Kwabran Kwache.
That's right.
And so omo kasa o TV no radio so no I have the passion for it.
Okay.
And so taken from them feel say a passion me won say communication no a passion and you say baby I the show become you have to develop the passion first.
Right.
Answer what to me I know and ma me to me flow because naturally no what develop the passion for it into a boy ma we are it is at ease and you say be o corporate other positions me a finance person.
Okay.
Yes, I have masters in finance and accounting, we masters in procurement.
Right.
But communication no a passion.
Right.
And I mean when he say say yan kasa into me my power. And this is for the kasa and a bar power. And so you have to develop first of all the power to communicate. Nama partner emra power.
Right.
And into na fa the communication aspect.
Very well.
Yes.
After the na o catch one more beto abano elho in a minute in call.
Yes. First of all, I said me didn't check. I say Emma me MP. Honorable Jerry Ahmed Shaib. The chairs from command. Eba me constituency executives led by Michael Dankwa. At the back coordinators board. At the back coordinators board. They say me chomu ya mutamino. Oba baby to say Makati Nova, led by coordinator Odro.
Okay.
What the bar South na by John. At the bar Bawi East, Alaji Tahiru. What the bar Bawi West, Yenuaba Nana Ima Helen. What the bar Malam East, Chamanteria Ewoho. What the bar Malam West. Madam Edith Ewoho Jamai, Yenuabema Asante, Weja, Mr. Boedu, what the bar New Bawea, Mr. Freeman. Oba Gonsa, Agyapong, Oba New Weja West, Governor, Oba New Weja East, Sapoma, Tetegu, Cyborg. Eti me appeal to all delegates and ewo Weja Gba when he said. Ejumano my start say me yadada. Na going to 2028 elections na a very difficult task. And muhiya obia oye experience obi to me challenge the lives of even woman me say you get an answer me dey fikra. Me to me an alternative radio so a debate want to me intimidate me.
That's right.
This is the kind of person I'm here say when the never call elections no. Me call for communication officer me da number 3 on the ballot.
Okay.
It's a wage by 4 me seremo Ejuma Kofi a started so ye no monto so na ye can be say ye say obi wa ye to abama na okasa odu ho a na fi no on to me ye ananse ojai anaso forget it omo a omo de ne call no but Kofi de Kofi is different masem ni nya me kafi David time say David now or ye shepherd could do ahimfie okay one time say no ye shepherd me mudimi ko dru ha me wi enfi moda
right
na nya mo pe bia nya mo aka bia no meye no mediso
right abusia Charles nyako dodo no anim ni say Kofi Monaco na otese no edi enkomo na o aspire na say wo press or be director of communication e de ama MPP amanyoko no ewo Weja Gbawe abato empesua so nti ebre ne so a order number 3 right
yes.
nti ya na mo ambekoto abanyankopon ya adma memenda no monkai no na fe ontimedi party no enimema ne manyina so enkoso dukofi me da say and we are looking forward near we show well say ebetimi abamsa erade kan ho na wabato enso enkoboko obisia we ene nkomo no hyede no sede etie ena aropa ye nche ye de na obokrata mboso no the major news making headlines in the various newspapers ebebro sanso ene ye hwese ebedi nkomo ba ko mienu nso e sanso entertainment enso ewo mo ebetimi entertainment nso atwamo e de amount a minute me ba fe ne aba beto adwumade no so ewo next television meeting e de Kwame Abo Akuda Nkwamoa Komoto, your host with the most and your moderator. Right, so 52 after 7 on so about pounds man adwenu mu mienu ebre ason say ye de entertainment kakra enso eto aso ewo the dialogue show no eso CJ Winters aye crowd CJ akwaba
Yeah.
right na yenhwe eno anan komo bi ekos me sure say no a yensem aye kan ye no abrantie de say abrantie ane ye kana sem was yempis cancer na yaware
Yeah,
akwabua me sure so on ote me de no so ase
odene de nya de befa why
okay send it obia you say opinions are like noses it is obia
tie bi
obia on the said obehu na fa ntino ana obetimi aka but nye ne nyina na yeso so befa
but your kind it's very simple
it's simple the ma o anya simple fam obia
na be ma so se bi o ta frache uni sika so o baby story anopia de nchin yo na
when send yes kan ko antina ka se nyesi kan ko na bible
it was a stable job financially be stable before you get married.
It is not about bibia timisi e wa brabom the nipa na o se wonya stable job na wo ye no e bia na wo de wonya wadwen so bejai but bibi betimi ato wo kwan
so and only a kwan so but before that no there should be a job a stable job answer na we room
na say e bia well, yanko because obia wo that is why I can say a debate obia wo how
oh my goodness
because bibia timisi the bia na say omo insu yirifa yi you just imagine say me stable job bia me ama ye na insu aba na be tini nyina agua at that moment no stable job no went say oh yeah me
but now you had the stable job and
sana egu yes and that is where I depend on for my daily bread right and also na be so na say abetwe egu na say o say maware unti abetwe egu na yenya bi na obekwa there you go
oh there be say no the more kwakodu mu enimu no it doesn't really matter
right.
Yeah
oba de mfa ho opa bi shop mo ba na fa ne mu ne nyina agum na de oba ba tom ke be janse sama no be na oba na ne nam
ebusiafo ne him ne what we no nye him ne no fia no ngesaminya lo because nye ha me form malta me form me kajibe me akata ha me for right entertainment a bit on the dialogue and opinion. We've got a lot to discuss, but I'm really, let me give you the juiciest and the sweetest ones and the more educative ones a bit to me about to carry you throughout your day before we come back on here tomorrow. CJ Winters sending me this, so right on, let's get into it. Now, Mesha say with a story from the camp of Shatta Wale. Na emprempre no Shatta Wale had the contract to be Eddie Atumwa. Now, kupon ya do I believe September. Yeah, that's next 2 months, September. Shatta Wale ebeko UPSC. Na one student na kwa kudi enkomo. Na enkomo chichi ben na ebeko so enkomo bensa UPSC Vice Chancellor Otremwa said Shatta Wale to me abone homodin in the entertainment industry said you to me use the internet ede eye nenwom na wetumi branding ne ho ababedu sampempensu ebeye ye pa se obetumi aba na on student na ababedi nkomo na wa church the business side, the music marketing, branding and everything about business and entertainment or the betro Professor John Kweku Mensa Mauto ede sa invite we ede akoma Shatta Wale no ono so wa mupuni tikra because when it comes to the youth omuda na akoma so nti wagia tumu a Nyankopon eya adoma obeko na oni omo etumi akwakodi sa enkomo na church omo nti omo pese omo ye music they go deeply into music and know much about music and business entertainment and business Nyankopon ya adoma na said next month Shatta Wale will be at UPSC na on the students awakodi sa enkomo no atre omo de wo so omo ye and the was some now moving away from that and drama be a story be about Miss Bell say walo say ne sister Leila na ochiremu a ne nua bia no omo de ne call Kolebu hospital honom omo de ne kodu omo se mpa ni wo ntin ne nua no efi mu na eyi na Kolebu teaching hospital so we say video na call viral no omunso omani atoso bi enti omunso omahu omasho krata tintin e dia abeto abontin na dia wasire nyina ani sei Miss Bell krate ya hu ewo TV su no Miss Bell almost na enipa dom na abri bia no woba hospital honom enti no ombe mo nchirechire mu nipa kopɔte a ɔka nasɛm ɛne sɛ de esi nipa no wɔ hɔnom de da wa na ɛna mo ama no bed ana say ɛyɛ referral no kyɛ sɛ ɔwɔ hospital foforo bi ɛna emu ayɛ den abro mo ahoɔden sunti no ɛwɔ sɛ wɔde ne kɔkɔlebu hɔnom na mpanimfo de wɔn sa ɛkɔka na nipa no ho tɔ no ɛyɛ saa bi ana sɛ ɛte den na ama na kwakɔba saa nti no wɔn krata wɔde abɛto abɔnten no na Miss Bell emechirechire omumu na afei so no omuntumi ehu na one day wonim pass wɔrebɔ adumaden pa na wɔrebɔ cause so na yi kra ya mampani be kan ɔkan sɛ emergency issue bi eba hospital bi ana ɛno de omun treat no as emergency no matter what no matter the matter emergency there it is emergency ti wɔde obi fi baby eba dia na wɔ so wɔhwɛ no na sebiota frache omo ayo omo kokɔ ni ade obi wo hono omo bo obi na mutu omo bo obi nsatuo but omo wo enwurem ho forest hono na baabi bi omo wo nwurem ba omo tumi hwe omo ho so wherever you are no it doesn't matter obetumi ahwe obi ama ne wato no but Miss Bell so asa ba reply in other story no continuing my story no Miss Baba be reply to the Akwalebu teaching hospital so edi aba na o kyeremu a said ya na oka ne nua no yare e wo hospital foforo no mde ne kɔ Akwalebu hɔ no mde ne kɔ du hɔ no no e no mo ka kyerɛ busuafo ni si mpa nni hɔ enti Miss Bell no se wo ma ne plastic chair bi esi ontene mu ba said ya na ne honam no eye na oni ahoɔden ni nti wantumi antena akonwa num kwa plastic chair no wantumi antena mu enti onde ɔde ne ho ɛto tiles no so hɔ no ma sɛ ɔda fam hɔ na ɔkyerɛ mu a ewia a wɔde ne kɔ du hɔ no no oda form honum ewia na akopim the following day ewia a ofimu ekoi na omo ka kire omo krampus omo ntotototo moja omo tonto nuro bi sa nuro ni nyina abusuafo etoi na mom no nipa no eto ase no se wo de wo sika be ma won ana se wo de eduro na na bibi be ma won ne de omo amfa sa eduro na amfa ma na Miss Bell asem a oka no ni nyina ne si ahwehwemu a wore kase wore ye no emfa ni nuabia ne mfa mba wobeye hwehwemu o wonye hwehwemu o emfa ni nuabia ne mfa mba fei video no obeye no enye se bia se bio o siki for ebia some sympathy bi anaso o siki for some special treatment bi ebi o chine bi na ono ana na ebusuani bi kodu hospital bi o ma treated in special enye sa na empempi no sa na ye rekoso amanfo bi so arechi out to her say omo so no omo face same challenges enti no osre say sadia won hwe na hospitals ahodu nyina government hospitals nyina no won hwe won dwuma na won di ni hie it is not about say bi ono no ye Miss Bell and I say ono no enye Miss Bell won hwe na wonye won dwuma eyie na umontumi omo ankwa ankohwere obi because of say bed any wonti no ne akwa busuafo akwa akɔhwere won adofo it shouldn't happen like that. Okay, right. Na yere twaso akoye nganimu a na dede padi ebusuya emprempren ya yere kase ye nuabie onka ye ho no bi bebisa se dede padi na nkasa ne krampo no oye hena oye Ghanaian visual artist na osanso eye poet oye the first official Guinness World Record holder for the largest leaf print painting in the world enye Ghana in the world. Your friend no Sharon Dede Paddy na mpempi na no ana omo friend passionately say padiki what the enfi eduonum yeah 50 years commodore tell me right eduonum 50 years and na ode kono weja ne ma be ma ba ko na mia mienu honomo a na che say wafimu ya said ya na maami ye de Ghana culture e de esi nani so na Guinness World Record yi krampo a onya ye no oh osinyamia ye madam na se menya dia let me reach out to other people me dey be reach out to omo so omo person omo be te say me omo ho aka dwemu ni ade into this woman has been really helpful to Ghana and the world at large but ene no nyankopon atonensa e dia friend na wija on ne ma edi egu n'echi ya wa ye ne abusuafo ene Ghana fo adofo nyina erusu edi abomu ama abusuafo nso yako wonwie Nyankopon na no de ma nti so osi original dia yende ye ni bibiaka nti Nyankopon emfansie ewo na akoma mu jojo kopim se ye nyina no yebehia padiki die na abusia meriwie me story na me de beko na Nollywood actor Agyapong and not mu say when it comes to the entertainment industry na hey enyama kosuo then the na wo na obi peja na beti aye no wa kansem nyina no enyama bi ni wo there are some satanic enyama bi omo ye say ebi ti say bi omo tutu omo drone sa nyama na say yetete da enti bibi biara any entertainment industry when it comes to music and I say movie acting, anything entertaining, and I say the entertainment industry as a whole, no, there is nothing that glorifies God, and I say there is nothing that praises God. That is what he is saying, Sana Jim Ikono Onoka, Ghanaian Nollywood actor. Jamaica say Enaoka, because there are a lot more for us to discuss on the dialogue, I would love to, end it all here. But before I go, there are some people, Ghana Hanum, we have to always celebrate them, but we talk about them lesser. But I think whenever we get opportunity, we have to say a very big thanks to them and keep asking God's blessings for them. So let me say a bigger one to Honorable Dr. Opare. Yes, he's a business mogul. Or also, now when you get to Chibi, to say he's controlling that, he's doing an amazing job. Nana's Birdman is doing a very great thing now. I think we all should applaud him about whatever thing he's doing. The Simple Birdman Foundation or the Boagana for and it's his first anniversary. He had a very terrible accident and because of Nakomapa and a joy Edemaria Sinti. So we all are celebrating with him and we thank God for his life. Nana Nakopoma on patente, Nonkosuma Wadia, or the Bebu Nipa, Nadia Donipa, Ubia Papa, any Tinakupon show. Right, so let me end it all here. See you with the sending me, and I'm leaving on to Commodore na Odemo Atwaso.
Right, so yeah, for no AC entertainment dia and also to me a Bible city winters and our ten cano a brass song. Say was said in a bokrata mboso no eba na fe hu se mo etwagu ewo na bokrata no emu na fe interviews ahodo e ho no so ele nyina ato aso ye hwe ni mu se nipa bi beba na fe ye di enkomo na wo dwumadi eso no intellectual discussion ewo ho bi e di emmaw ya ansansa fore e aspiring women organizer ewo ni udwaben South ono so ye hwe ni so beba be pim dwumadi so na fe ye no edi enkomo ahodo so etimi akoso na abana sante aye krado se ode no bokata mboso no beba na fe etimi ehunu se de enkomo a etwagu no so etie ewo no bokata mboso no emu na sam de bi ohopa somebody ka chora da se enei ewiase nyina da we so se etuo ene kwan omanfo kitekite tuo di marisem ene nyambransem no sai tuo ayensaka na yemfa se ni nyina entine no sai dwumadi no ebekoso ewo manmu na Nyankopon ya adom a sai dwumadi ehu nkomobo no ochina eba bedi na afia hwese de yekoye ene se de etie. So it's an international day for the destruction of small arms, that is getting away. Sani mani nyina no illicit trade and proliferation of arms. Or see it mean nyina free as it na akofo how antimi ama. Abana samche crowd ewa abana akwaba. Boko de ajana drum so me ho ye pa. Right. Na said the niema ekono bokrata no ba na aba. De ne kita wo ye hwe de anymore.
Okay, ebusia ma mensa mo makwa babiem na mwase se mwasungusu amuti the dialogue show on two television. So the bokrata na no pa yensaka ana chese majibra me ba bebo so edi amamo na se na poso ana me ba bebo edi amamo na mi frase ye Ghanaian Times the bokrata ni eno ana chese medi e frase na ohwa osoafo a ohwe yakwantimpo ho nsensem so Minister for Rules e ade se nimfo nyini eda animu esi ano e ade so osoafo a ohwe eye yakwantimpo ho nsensem so no we frase e bo apro eno ada e ade so okopie mu ewo epoye mantemu ana afenso no from mountain mechire eastern region volta region ana afenso no oti region ni nyina ne say contracts ahodo mu di ama contractors ahodo a omu ye akwan ahodo eno mu chire ma contractors no big push agenda mampanyi John Dramani Mahama baya oso wode ba ahwa akwantempo ahodo se betimi aboa ye akwan ahodo no sa akwan no ana chese wo boso apro atese eno akopie mu from mountain poye mountain no oti mountain ni ma nyina ne se okwa kwhwe contractors ahodo no contract ahodo a odi ahwe mu nsa na eno na je okopie mu ho no mu no ana odi nsem etudwa echire ma we de kokobo pa ana odi ma contractors fa achire ma why ye de contract ahwe wo nsa a wo be wa adwen se wo be delay kokoasa asa wo ye adwuma no asa wo nya adwuma no wonum chire ma ya de so be gi adwuma no e de afiri nsem ye re chire ma ya de se one more omu edi big push project ne dia ma omu no omu ye omu betimi aye adwuma ne ntem enti no mu de sa contract no ahwe omu nsem enti wo ye contract na wo ye wa adwen so wo ye kokoa sade a e ya de se wonum betimi agye eye contract no edi afru nsem ene okopie mu ho no wo chie ma ya de se contractors no ebi bo adwuma yie papa ene obo bia ba so se ne epoye mantem mu wo contractors ahodo mu de big push agenda no ahwe mu nsem a ebi ebo adwuma ye ebi wo ho nso a ene kokko asasa ano mu ye ntisesi ano Mr. Governor Kwame Abuja Minister for Roads and Highways which you ma why the contract ahwe nsa why wa adwen se oye kokko asabia no ye beje contract no e de afru nsem na
ena ka se otimi 40 mu oro kawa e de for abati when it comes to say ye akwan de kaka ho a last minute honorable Kofi Manu former deputy minister for defense di nkomo no o say a restructure kwan a ye fa so ma contract it is the contract ma contractor ye de asem ebia yenso so wo se yenso so di ehu ni asoman sika no behero ni ye twa sika na de ato ho say wo say at first na akufo-addo aban wo so no no the contract ma wa na wa mobilize wo ho na wo na wakwaye adwuma because of say wo ma o sika ntino wo kokoye na edruba bia wa raise certificate na wo de abeji part na wa ye no na ekọ ba we de at first na ndisi wo so no be ma contractor okukuru sika no de sika na ka contract no de amount e de say contract na ko side so onko side okọ e de no we say de no we no e se da mfa no ho saa enti kozi se obeka say kwan no okwa kohwe no nkokwasa saa ebu ho a say hawaye setisen na aka ye wo resident contractor so e wo ho a wo so no so hwe say e kwan no aye no ni papa mu a because of sisika beka contractor ne saniti no on sha da nya de bia mfa ho papa ba sisika nkan nsa e no wo ye adwuma no abegi sika dia e ne no de obey no ho aye but akwan no sa ban wa be ya de nyina awie nso on sa mfa osika no so ma ona ne no so kwame aban ne kwame da so de kwasi
mampanyi
kwasi aban da me de aban se de ka kwame aban no hu bi o no a ntimi de kwame nti o ne kwame kwasi aban so what this come and some why den e say o just na susika ye de bi ye niema ehun ye bia na ye kasa flooding asemi ye wo sa sika 3.5 trillion no man we betimi akopa ba ya mfa nkoye adwuma no agise edisa contractor akopesika o de beba no abaye na adwuma no wawie na ye san fama no fasika ma no nada ne asem etibe de ne nya kwa papa adan na ye wo sika bi ese ye o contract bi ese abrogate ne kanka wa enka de o ye nsa wampuku ase kwan ye ka ase obere dada ntimi nyi adentina de o mun ka ase de be kwa akwaje o mun se ho sansere mu oduru etom ntimi nkanti enko isi region e ho de o mun se aban free ba region so mun se aban free nkra ba de na o mo ho popo no ba no se contract no so nkra ha na be sign So I say, but how free how call herself or head and hold on who pay by contact a free sem. Your contract a young for free in Canadian and see me be able to say yes. In the greater Accra regional contractor or ye quine or her.
Oh, delay, yes, oh, delay on your term because I'm a somehow quine. And you're quine a month for a year. And serious, I'm not Commodore. One thing I'm a person me raise you or Ghana contractors. Se muti me a munti asimui. Adentina, I say, ye quine or Ghana Hanma. A child 2 years. At bros for 3 years, now quine say. Maybe for baby and ye example, pillar 2, domi pillar 2. And no quine major road no. Nancy yana ufri dome ba o branchia.
Okay.
Sa quine Nancy yana muye yo. Ana ufri pillar 2 ba sa atomic honoma sa quine so Nancy yana muye. Commodore. Ebeka se quine iwu so da.
Right. O say a quine bo ha omudi kan go first coat. Do go first coat na obeye kakra ma first coat no atim kakra cars na be fast from atim and san na there is a possibility say so san be fast second coat ebegu so let me but obi nim de enti omugu first coat na na omaja
no because I find
because so ko ba be dis asaman kese ene across so bottom e kwan ya da ho a ekọ no ekwan no omo ye ekrani ahe ko ba be dis nkokọ ufri nkokọ ekọ ba be dis esanse ne ahantana mikromo ahantana kwan no so a uduru arenade ekwan no branche o branch say wo ekwan na ne yagusu tumu obi an so we dia aseye tutu ekwan no so wa because as if say adrabafo enam so omde omuremu na nkasa na nam kwan no so
obi so nti oh my god na ye kwan ya nti kwa yentimi ye kwan once and 5
years na kwan da ho enye
sheda
sometimes bu okra kwan ya obeye no woni be ba so no na ekwan no ho kra san efu enwura sa covet na waye wo ho no enwura firi ho na
abechi
na kwan na ye ketua bi disesen ya
contractor no onye doctors onye she
na omususu on be road inspection so no entimi nkoye se kwan ya contractor na ye no enwura asefu ba no hwan asede se so mo do kwan no ho nyina na wo ho oman ne ye ti asem ho enso so ye de adane amanyasem kwan ye ye wo oman yi mu
ade Ghana serious o
ya yeti asem so amanyosem ko a ene de adane wo man mu na ne ma essay se contractor be ye kwan ni mfie mienu mpo na kwan na say
eno sa den de ene aban bia ba ye be ko so akasa aban ye hia kwan yo because enye ne ene china na sa problem we be so
because no penso no mo say ye sebi obagimi mre ya tete ne ma ne ye kaka ho a no mo ye ena
Mona
ya ko school anyi ayedo ye bo bi engineer professor engineer hwan ye mfa kwan koma
no aye ne basa
adan ya ekwan no de eso mkoto de be ye kwan no obi contractor ni bia meka se oyan ne yen sentrafo no mu be ne ye de ani ebubu e no bi age 10% e no bi age se yampa contractor na de kwan no ma wonya de contractor wie sika no am de be ye kwan abushafo ye nipa sumasi na obenteje 10% asumasi je obi anka bi da de bia ye ne de adwen abu ene ye so age yesi bia so ye hede nim de esi no so ene de bia de yesi ene yesi we age 10%
chi contractor bi abai bi chi contractor bi wo ha na o chi sika no de ma ne back every nsem a
anka be hu amanfo aye obekota na o maje ba obeda akofre na je ontimi nkofre bo mi hu a contract no ene ye kan obi kwaje contract no from aban ho okwaje contract no from aban ho no no so de sa contract na ma contract eto no na ekwan no onkwe no na ekwaji sika no de aba na akwade se obi asini dan na wo so mi agent wo ho aban so ne contract ma na obi akọ ntuzi nipa na so kwaje contract no ni machines international procurement ne ma ni ma bo timze nipa na wabetre wanim so oje contract no ni machines ne ma ode koye sa kwan no eso ode contract ne ama eto no na ekọ na afu akọpe obi ama sa nipa na ba beje awera de Ghana nipa no a wokoje ade na kasa ho no nesi kana sa etu okoye adwuma bi sa se kwan ben no okoye enu nu se ekwan no se wokokofa so na yetum se ya obadwe se wayo minim se tie mi di bibi susu kwan ne se ayina waye no we na ode agu so no ete say eye de ebedru say na ete say no no say ehun say aban nam kwan no so because ka se kwan bo kra wi ye demarcations e wo so ye chemu mienu we nam ha nim say ye main road ne ne saw se so akwan bi aye bi a wo say ne sa enkurase kwan ye de we no gusu eno ano no ne ye ja no ho
sapeti uti anye kwa na be pai o ka glass
so ehun eno ano ne ye
asemo
it is wo mo contract bi gi a krom contract no amperefo bi ye no sa akrofo ne yenye yemfama foforo na enye reso de mamu fa hunu na nkosi omo ye unkurase
region voter region uti region
yankoye no
Commodore ye to aso na ekuo bi efre mu Universal Friendship Organization enene omode nsam oto aban anim se sese ana ka me se o man Ghana hanum commercial drivers no wonu mu tietia passengers for fa hodie su ye pa omu chema nei ubepi mu o man Ghana hanum a yate fango so afango bo ekofoma esa driver for no omu ti fuel no omu ti lorry fare ne so nenso no enya de so omu ti so ana ade ebufu kra ne sesese ano o ma ye ne se short ano pa o pe ka ba adwuma no ene ese dometo achemota ni ajo 10 cedis achemota to circle ni ajo 10 cedis circle to Accra ni ajo 10 cedis ha adwin ye pa enti Universal Friendship Organization say abai enhwe sade non so we say sade we ya de ha adwin pa mo to kemu ahyentuade mu abra yate fango so
nto omro mo ka cha aban sa aban ye da aban chichira driver for no me yesa na
aban yes aban famra
na me na me de me ho enam kita car enam se me de ye adwuma me akro ye me se me Madina me duru Madina am so okay bia fiti ha Madina metimi ato aso akọ ndi se car no duru Madina no wanko bi ma aban be chire na sa aban chire no okay o free Madina na oka so okọ bia nkran ya aban be chire na aban chire no me na me de me car ana se ono no aban no ton fuo no koduru ho no che so ukọ Madina to Madina nkwa fuo ontimi nka se to Madina na obeton kra obeka so bekọ Madina the same fuo na 100 no na aban obekọ nkran ya eno na abeto ntimi am de me car na aban na so pem cars ni bi beguo me de bia me ka cho se nka aban eno omo kita cars omo ye private cars no omo agency se nka omo nipa e wasetre mu anka me se driver for ebinim be patch on ya afro car
serious
I am telling you cause we say say nipa na ejina ho no se wan wadwen se wo mfa no a aban car buses eba fa no se ye wa boko bi ebia buses be se 4 5 eda boko bi en fa ho ne time obi tu bi jina ho aminim se ebia boko bi car be ba ye bus who na be fa ye nyina ekọ aban de aboko bi ka eje fa 50% na aban de eje 4 cedis a metwe ko nsa aban de ba wo be fro yes etu tax na be jina e de na be ye me se ye ya me se ka driver for be pacho ono be do ono no be bisa asem o kwan no de akọ ba we de da bi ye jego obi abetena radio so no waka bi e na nipa e fa ka e na ne do so aban no aye this Ghana culture ne sa no etiye nti metro mass e ba ye aban ba ye ko heba bi a metro mass bi si asesi heba bi a ko ministries bi a ka asesi ho a konjompi wonum konjompi eye pink to bi a she council de di kura so chen ka na nkasem konjompi na asa ni akopa kesi e de esi ba bi
serious
ba bi a ka asesi si ho and just imagine say posi for ka ho bi posi car betimi aba be say na career na so no obi ante na posi car abetwam na ekọ no wo si ni kwa ho a bia mo kwa he posi car o yes wo dia na so be protect life and property edu no say nipa emfa ho no okay fine betimi aba so ya fro say ebia akoba bi fine eno de but at what time na be say police car ejina ba bi na e convey adwumayefo because kan no say adwumayefo no eyi omo tax ene de bitua wo police nika
omo mfa
fuwa na akotogun mu no ene kokogun hu anaso fuwa na ekita wo no awoto ene ye the same taxpayers money ene de ntise wo hu say enipa ahipigina ekwa ho wonu se ba bi a wo kọ no ubetimi afa nipa odu kwa so wasi omo a enka boni be ni
boni bi anim
enka se
enye se bi a wo pen ntema ye
emergency ubetimi afom de bi omo nam kwa no se de bi a enko there are some certain things a yan yankasa se nipa no ye nipa boni fotu yan yankasa ye ho bisasa wa tu abna wo de wa pa wo kita ka wadu no se nipa gina kwa ho a wo gina fa wo kwa ka se wo be ye me ka mu fi
awaka so be ye o ka
it's the same petrol na wo be gina fa no the same petrol na adebwa kodu ba bia ko umfa no wanfa no ho na adebwa kodu the only thing e be ye say ye bia o time adebwa kodu because e bia wagina fa no
we be si wa
to e bia akodu ho be si no wasi no apart from that ensehwe e wo ho Ghana ban akokra tricycle begu oso de ye community wan
say crazy be started say and so net on the communities no as a community most of the communities you hu ye ateche and from okwane pa yeah me hu ba ko social media we dey call one of the communities I dey
no ye de agu Ghana ban betimi akokra ye tese ye jama this is it June and the July and the abaya kra 100 buses say emra bisa say 100 buses no e fa ne di kogu ye di kogu tu hwan tum kran asa na bus no abetire to time e say di tu etu ha kwa ha ba ha eno ano no na conductor no kra wo car nim na ono no say aban car no wotu no conductor timi etiatia passenger kra de we ope keke
no
was na yalo whenever be the conductor na betiatia wo na wo be fro car na tu asika na enya bi akotofu na gumo ze na de wo betiatia enya bi atua oka no ya na be ka say eti Ghana no e be yi
for omudi animodi
well ye nto aso
okay so komoda ye to aso ye guso agina mu e Ghanaian Times the Democrat no wo hwe krata fa etoso miensa ya de se aposifa one more asante mantemu ababeto dwa se omachi enipa 44 ana chese one machi omu chi omachi omu nyina ne se sankofu yi ade se enubone ti se cocaine any alcoholic drink ne de keka ka ho ne se universities ahodo e wa asante mantemu mu sorry a no more distribute no more ton de ma wo mu eno na je say ensema ifra posifo akache wa santimantem na say head of public affairs unit e wa Ashanti region ana afenso no inspector general of police special team na o maka boma o ma edi nhwehwemu gu akwam o matimi akwakoche sankofo nyanti se se me no ka se nipa mako 44 de asantimantem ade se yatimi achiwo mu ni nyina ne se university a universities ahodo a omo asantimantem ho ana chese enubone won mo eton mo mu ho eso mo kwa na se university no yaba beton ede ama se me no ka se aposifo nsa atimi aso mu na yemfa daily guide the bokrata no ento aso ma dom kuma omo amra hyebedwa fie mu ade se omo de nsemo atodwa se attorney general Minister for Justice Dr. Dominic Ayeni on resigning sesi a won fa na adwuma nto ho wono
esenibo ha ya kan nipa o kan no kan just wa ka keke ana mebo
omo say attorney general ashe Bank of Ghana governor say only sika botie 350 million Ghana cedis in free Bank of Ghana only says no not flooding issue na aba no on fan solve free honum
enti na say ono the attorney general and the cancer no need no cost no the cancer and enti no resign na
almost say asem no na say be pie mu mra se be fie mu no mu bobo no mu gitum so ehu be hia say be yi say sika no e dey free sa amount ni dey free account ni ma ye dey be solve sa flooding issue no enjo mu chiema Dr. Dominic Ayeni enene chine ya onfa ne dibre ento honom enti no nipa ogina adom kuma nanimu ekasa deputy minority leader Madam Patricia PJ na tese nra dance ntrofo nhie mu ekoso ode ensem we nyina atu dwa se osoafo no onfa ne dibre ento
say asem no enti asem me sheda nti ase papa as to say Dominic Ayeni ne de o instruct say yenyi sika na ono instruct yes yenyi say sika na ana bibi o hwa yes ye family kwan to yes o
mo sika na contingency fund
the hand
no say sika na ni kwan say aban betime yi ni santi ene wa hye governor of Bank of Ghana so onyi say sika na esenke ba mra hye be film o mo si July bosome no ada edikan ana mu enya ankrata say asem say ana osoafo ne dia to Bank of Ghana governor ni enti no
I do not know how it is by bia omo ni mo no be hu how asesika no yetimi sign eyi sesika no se bia say the attorney general na award the no cost so be sign am yi sesika no dia mintimi nche dia but bisa say Ghana ha why no why bibia me aka so resign e bia si pen so dia ono resign that de bia
I know the oba kanti say be on be resign
no ba ko mienu bia kita o no ye wie dia my
person okay
dia na kita obi mu
daily guide na MPP amanyoko no echirima September 19th ya deso mo ba be yi national executives omo ba beto aba de yi national executive wo MPP amanyoko nim ti omo chema September bosom na da eto so eye edu enkuno omo ba beto aba e de yi mpenfo betimi abo ama amanyoko na timi akoso ana Unimark aba beto just Dr. for Sapon ono na sese ano oba behwe chancellor oba be di university n'animu etimi abo ama university no etimi akonanim ana yewra intim fojo e de nsem otu jachi ma na ano da osoafo minister for interior e de nsem betu just sese ano hwe my Ghana he kamia ye se nuboni hu dwayedi pa ochema government officials bi ka ho omobo omudin na emrani ni wo mu no nyai se as on katadini so as on katadini so eno so ye daily guide the bokata or no so ede ababetuja eno no ntisha
very mame mfa won si ye wo mpanifo bi ho a won so e ba beto ankomobo no eso mehwe ne mu se ensa be kan Ora Evans the Marco director of elections ono aso no ye secretary ede Emma elections affairs committee e wo NPP amanyoko no emonti yensa ebe kan na fe no edi enkomo ya na wama wafa bibia so ati ase otimi akona mame na ase abana sante ewo se obaye na bokata mbo so no se etimi ehu me da na me ho aba tell me ba nkomo aka no enyina beto aso ewo the dialogue show so Right, episode 33 after 8. No watch about points mano eduasa miensa. Na ebra so amaye no the intellectual discussion on the air trials. E be pidi mu agise no nkron about points mano adue no nti san komo aye ba bidi ama we komo aye to adwen na afie yetimi ho kwan pa e betimi de oman no afa so fa manwesem kwan so no etie ewo oman emu wo fiduam ha no me wo Owura Jones owusu yebo a ewa ha na Jones owusu yebo a ekasa de ama the base sanso so na me wo Owura Paul Adem Opoku na Owura Paul Adem Opoku first vice chair ewo Dome Kwabenya Baton Pesu Asodema NPP amanyoko no busu gina mu a obesan enso ekobi mu a I say, Yankopon had my memen day, dear, and me, a cotton so about, and so call no post and so I just say Pijan and Sunny, a son with the bear, and so a man on Comoy. I baby didn't find people among your corner elections. I will be called a 1 year back. I feel my moon, and soon come will be near my old why I will see D at the mountain near D at the Amora Jones Aquaba.
Yaja Minia,
Maybe I will call it
a Janadaroma pa. Now so,
yes, I don't say. Right. They are not. I said, they see when I paid their business and Tiana watch a kid when I'm a man. What are the Nankasa pay say? No,
oh, sir.
Now, I say, Emma, maybe I come.
Okay.
All right, them, maybe I will call it.
Crystal Daroma, and one fiber.
They just say, Base Muko say,
Men fast that I see ma on your team. Na me moba baso juma pa mudi. The basic koyi.
Right.
The basic koyi na no yo hwe kumase a o hwe niam esisi ho na. And I am na Crawford the niam atoto niam ho say na nipa na. No. The secret behind it they say you providing more transport say.
Okay.
Yeah, they koyi bribie bri ni penny so.
Right.
Yeah, pese testing grounds. E wo kumase ho. Nti we be hwe more ayina nkasa no. Te se ni Accra ye tested ground ayama cars bebre ama ifi the regions no sa na ya adwen se ye be ye no region ya tested.
Okay.
But I mean say ye guso aye kan say no kan de e den ya obeba. So nim said nene 2 weeks petition almost share say de ko say enena isi ye de nyame ase e wo kwan bia so but ade ba ko a me pese me hyebo e wo the base mu ne say owura kan na hwehwe niam me nsape.
Okay.
That is a trust. Because one say why be da ni pedidi na chi no ne ade na no masa niam bi o ho a abewura papa ni tribu say e bi o ho mu di na chi for something.
Okay.
This one I say the near da ho. That is what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Na ni ada ho se o hwe se sa nipa yi a ye wo ho bebre no eye trust say ampas ye di na chi yi ana. Based on this no or hwe the registrations no me ni ameka kire the base full nyina register individuals and they said they should present their registration no to headquarters na ye ntimi hu numbers a ewo sa eyinu na eno na obegina so e de hu se ade we ekoyie ana enkoyie no no so ba ode ne de no aba so nti the base there minia ekoyie pa
very well. As yes is the oyema be nkum yes manifa rapo Adem MPP mu ko say
oh me gidi say enema ehihye
right.
So I to say nia o ye o hihye puzzle no we be hye na we ahye ha anti no eguso hihye.
Okay.
To me sure say by September you be wie national election. Things will be in place. Now, the other key elements, discipline and this and no. Then the new executives, will start implementing it from the top and it will drive down to the base. And we will then have a well-structured and a well-disciplined organization.
Ma me sha se from through so we nkomobo emu hwasa owura wusu de ne de beto aso no na ye bisa say before say be come elections no so kra ko mo de so de mo nam na ho apaso based on sha say nyi ne de minim say bia edu say kam de no be kam de a na ye hwe the flooding issues e wo oh my Ghana emu the last time we see any ban through parliamentary approval 3.5 trillion say yam fa no be na enhwehwe. We are told this almost started disbursement church and yam be ne kaka ho. Oman ye proactive in such and yam be etisa.
Did I hear you right? Say Abaya approved the 3.5 trillion. Now
350 million Ghana cedis.
So can
old sikanum na 3.5 trillion.
How many years?
And now be almost almost a 2 trillion no ekototo near no am the best so master blanket no money we no na form de 115 trillion na aka so and ye dey koyi gatas in the kaka ho a ewo mu.
You know, I mean, I always say, oh man, we are a country of jokers. I'm telling you.
Right.
We are a country of jokers. You see, there is a fundamental problem that needs to be addressed. That is one. So 200 million. As I say in Ukraine, what data do they have? What data do they have? Said Nipa asimesi way elusu ni niama. You see, like always happen, obohuno na kwaya politics.
That's right.
And na ye de ma a political party for bako, ni Agyapong. What accurate data do they have? Say we see me niama, me store mu niama, ye be fa koye. So our store na wokan. Is it a registered organization that is at register of companies?
Okay.
Tax ahini tua. Do they have an inventory? So tax a would tua anyway, you know. And on the bachelor say what I say, Melusu 1 million. Like I said, what stock 1 million. Then we can do the projections and this and say.
In free the season of rainy because I was say I don't think July na says can be at Sano. You bet me approve ya.
Precise. Now, Sanya money now man, we just throw
money
figures out there. You baby, you know, there wouldn't be any accountability.
Right.
Then we create avenue. Send his lordship. I'm saying, Doche Nekanza, create loot and share.
That's right.
That is all that we look for. We are not looking to address the fundamental problem that we are facing, and also the welfare of the people.
It used to say a too early say ya this cano and a beatrice can be at Tessa.
No, say what could you parliament? What they call yede? You see, there has to be milestones. Ya the year way, and your call no, ya who say, circle nipa say, and no more ye, now on my words, ye say, way ye say, and this is how we are going to address it.
Right.
Then again, we must also use this also as an opportunity to encourage people to move beyond, I say, the reliance on central government. Because in California and Nema form then, it more insurance.
Okay.
You understand? I pay my tax, so see, I did buy a dummy fee.
Right.
So to me, then I say, we because we're heartless, but truth ought to be told. The truth ought to be told. Me there, I see this. Now, and to make some conform by you know, maybe I'm a Agyapong boy honor. And my obi or ye bakery. In Suonu, F4, Nisam, over 200 bucks.
Right.
Sugar over 100 bucks. Ne ebi your friend is saying 3 tie day. Aboboya. And so ni twitwin bi koye. And that person no. Oma kwaji ni data. Me say Agyapong boy enkrofo so far here, people died. Omwa they lost almost shops. In so there was one woman Hajia, the shop ne siwo. And near my workshop, me han many can. A bit man could be about 300,000 or 500,000.
Okay.
Me now rock way. Obiako no. Yeah, quite way. You know, just say the haphazard manner and always playing to the gallery, you know. That is the fundamental problem of this country.
Right. Jones, my also maybe say also so who say.
Senior me bra penny can I think say one of the most important years here share data. Senior o can end me support for 100%. But minia or mine on to me for many encore near me be so when it come to insuyiri a ekoso my way mo. Minia only say ɛsɛ sɛ ɔman ne trans ne yɛhwɛ sɛ ɛdan ne yɛ one of our enemy anaa yɛ challenge kɛseɛ paa wɔ Ghana ha na yɛtimi esi ho nkonnwa ɛhyehyɛ ho nneɛma ɛde to hɔ. For example, last na me ka wɔ the other platform so say ɔkɔ Israel enim say ɔmo ho na tamfo atwa ɔmo ho ahyia nti yɛ ka sɛ sidan a ɔmo de ahyɛ mu sɛ ɛsɛ sɛ ɔde underground ɛba mu nti at the moment a ɔbɛte sɛ bibi ba no na wadwane ɛde awura aseɛ hɔ. Ghana nsuyiri ɛnyɛ afei na astarte. The first one I'm many fee am TBA 1968 happened say about 1973 a champion time. Okay. The same thing happened here. 1995 na around this time the same thing happened here. So okay, no na around see no dey na many da ho. Okay. And na around see got them tete here no. 1995 and no na circle there omu more. Okay. And the 2006 ABSC. A day no mine no. Yeah, 2026. Sorry. 2026 ABSC. A day no mine na transia fa ho plan say okay say you who say so yi and a back right. A disaster kese ya de mayen. It is ye planning a yam planning bibi in such a way say insu yiri ne sa ba then necessary. Okay. Ewo mu say ampaye bremu ne ma ye ankasa no krenie ye nye all that year ye ni ye huni ba minua time wo koso a we are seeing nyini no nipa doso. All right. Because I would compare 1968 1973 19 even around this time yeah population in Accra no enye the same very well enye the same. Enti sa niema we koso no den necessary ye. Number one, I thank God say assembly no ya start here ye mom warning say ebeye ye dia adenti na Accra ye mano assembly no ntimi enye wo madwuma yi nye nyai wo obehwe no obi so assembly shadantias ye mfa ne say obi koje permit permit ba bi okosi dan ne ye nsuo nchen ye nimpa. Okay. Na assembly no ama omo ayi permit. All right. And no na me hwe ma me bi ye bubu ni dan o se me be je permit ai kura pipa no adan na saafo no se ye omo saade a nipa ye ma no permit no no so ye nche no. Okay. Patroni am sure no ti ase say ye jaya mamra na ye adwuma ne ma bi wo wa that's it why ne ko hwe ho ye nunti yetimi ma no sa permit no ye ma permit no a e bia rapport dem me twa bewra mu a de wasiw dan ukoje permit a nipa o de permit ne ma woni din e wo ho ana the government of Ghana na DC and MC in the sign
permit ni pa sign there ni din ho
enti trust man so enti eye process obehwe no da ayi ana mehwe no ogina MC echi tema ha ya e na MC ne ka say me ni say sa land we the assembly no approve permit mama ni kura the paper o say papa we na the permit no mama onim ho papa ni gina chire o say da bia nyame a e dey on mine yetimi masa anti yentimi and get that data mfa nya adwuma right so enti masa ye kan ho assembly ni ndi no kura ma yen okay. And now on my nankasa the force a friend is saying tax na law ni share woman say e ba na se oyem from so a say emra no timi de rewo no enya adwuma okay say ye adwuma na me no mienu ye ko je permit ne say that permit no wo ho no wo si dan na unyam pegya ye na no enya right nti e bebubu a ankankofo bebri e kwa je permit na so mo ko je asase a assembly no baba be access no so say e ho nyanka beginning na ye nyire e ho moka ana masa nyame kai aya na re ho sometimes so bo say obi ne ba ete dan bim at once ne aba say yes ye bubu e dan na ye bubu na mpa obehwe no assembly na ma permit na ban so obeboka fufu so be dan you ye jai nipa ne sa na obe starting a life with right. Yeah
Right. Me rapport bra na wo kasa na wo bisa say there must be some tabulations in some bit me am ho no. Ma menkan ade kakra with your indulgence ne ehwe o say the Minister for the Interior Mohammed Muntaka Mubarak disclosed that 12 people have died. 7 remain missing. Whilst 7,761 households have been displaced. And only a flood in Monday, devastating flood in part of the Accra and the Greater Accra region. Delivering a statement in Parliament, the minister said a total of 38,802 people have been affected by the flood. In Tibianaja, Uncrofona now Kawa, Abuko Bueno, Ebianom Cajon. Yeres Canadian no a buy no and now a horse so Ebiabe Bata was our point to Honwa. I was saying Parliament approved 350 million Ghana cedis. That is what they call old currency. Mame boss one. Also, Parliament has approved 350 million to support flood relief effort and mitigation measures following Monday's devastating rain, which triggered widespread flooding across several parts of the country. Announcing the approval on the floor of Parliament, Majority Leader said 200 million Ghana cedis will be used to procure relief items for victims affected by the flood. He explained that the remaining 150 million has been allocated to finance flooding mitigation projects in vulnerable coastal communities to reduce the risk and impact of future flooding.
250 million, 200 million.
200 million for
to purchase relief item. So what is the detail in it?
Yeah,
the query. Relief item. What relief item? Obi be here a mattress.
Okay.
Obi a young blanket. Obi here tent over them. What relief items?
Okay.
How do you account for it? You see, this is what I am saying. Because what's it 38 something thousand?
350 million.
No. The total affected.
The total affected, that is 38.
38.
That's right.
And you know, simply put, no. Over to I say beer, every household, and I say every individual affected, yeah, there is an allocation of this.
Okay.
That this allocation, no, we better say, because obiani ni needs. So I say, obuha, why are affected? I am a shop.
Right.
And I am a horako. Obuha, why are affected? Bia sebi na apate bi odam ena swapa.
Right.
But do you have that data?
Okay.
Or you are just throwing my figures out there? You understand my point?
I understand.
Yeah, move you 2016 and so 2015 circle disaster nipa wu ye. Yes, you say donation fund in accountability benefit.
All right. Very well. Before sir obe kono na mame new common farm or party no elections mo be koso no Nyankopon ya adom a Saturday.
Sunday. Don't come on Sunday.
Don't come here Sunday, but generally the M say Saturday.
Yeah.
Right. Mo be wi so cry assign the another notice about say national one also September or something so more shall say you free the mobile will high no post
David.
right do contest.
Yeah.
Contest now be to you it hasn't been fair to more say said the who sana.
Well, the only challenge I have, I say, what I say, we play a role in the conduct of polling station election,
right,
and electoral area election, right, and the registration, which were a continuous process. And you know, so many questions doesn't have any role. And to me, yes, I do a year, 3 weeks also call there. It creates a bit of disadvantage.
Okay.
But somebody also says, hey, you also had the incumbency, so it is fine. Yeah, but beside that, no, I think it's okay.
But I say you having incumbency in be a bo hokrana or woman as a pobia or sinka unya da je kon ho now church and never be mu a chen with
This is what I am saying.
Right.
So this is what I'm saying. But that's notwithstanding. We will do our best within that short span of time.
Okay.
Yeah. So me for the one who is contesting me happens to be my the second vice of the CEC. He had every opportunity before I became to become the first vice because I joined 4 years ago.
Okay.
And he turned it down because there are his assertion, and he said first vice and second vice. What you man say? What support chair?
Right.
Okay, but I'll give you this analogy.
Okay.
I will say a mark over there, kawa omushen. Diamond is so. Diamond you tune for fry, it doesn't sparkle.
Okay.
Diamond is something that is valuable. And to me funny say first vice and second vice role no. A valuable value. But depending on what you do with the role,
right,
that makes it much more valuable. Because on polished diamond, maybe a carat will be sold for $1,000. Polished one, a carat probably will be sold for $10,000.
Okay.
So what you say? And you know, me buy it. My barber polish it.
The first vice rule. No?
The first vice rule. No?
Right.
I avail myself, Ebini, speaking on behalf of the party.
That's right.
Okay. Resource mobilization. As in when it's election, talking to people for people to donate T-shirts, donate funding to fund national elections at the constituency level.
Right.
And I avail myself every time. Chairman Befre say, Yemra meeting. Why is it so? Because Sebi, the first time I call TV station, host him beside say, Mr. Boku, when him say now better from this day forward, you become politically exposed.
That's
right. Or you have a risk. And never fear I now could be also compared you man. On foul. So what I say?
That's right.
Especially say o kasama party na nipa kwa adwuma na ye dia wo qualify a party be on foul.
Right.
And they say no, you are limiting your chances. Now yes. It sounds say me do MPP party no. It is worth it.
Okay.
Because Sebi obi pre-independence ma Ghana why enjoy. Say John eye adwumaden eboa ma MPP ba power 2016.
That's right.
He didn't live long enough to enjoy the 8 years. Until it's okay.
Okay.
But then no oma men ni amekoto no. Ono oye na adwuma.
Okay.
Oye aban adwuma. Enti osuro.
Right.
Say
Ebi
obeba nanim. Na che say enka chairman tu a no tiem na che say oye expose wan hwe a na adwuma bebo no, we bebo no. Enti afa ni so media ne say me bo chairman chido.
That's right.
Na ma betena ho aye adwuma no ama say no e friend no hu say first vice no and one for so
right.
So I say I just say ayi Jacob ni eso wo na ye pani na say say one kasa wo personal interest nti say okomedi unti no wo ton wo pani edi ma Jacob
Right.
na efe no adodode na ba ana say because you say 2020 there MPP baba power.
Okay.
Efe de wo ka kire me Jacob say wo pani na wo furu nti wo ton ma me no me san for ade ma.
Right.
I say what to be that.
Right. Me jawa mu akọ na fe Jones atroso san se me wo tio wan san labi constituency secretary odo me kwabenya won pese aso so beba na wabe kakakra so wonsem no so me fan se de wo kan ene de asi wo ho no. I just want to find out say mu mienu nyina no have you conducted a clean campaign mo be wie no enkofa sa age se kotena se kosiesie nsem bia na be bia tesa.
Wa say me one edi kan me mama owo mi o ye kuapimi.
Okay.
Ye the presby entete na tete me.
All right.
So what I say. And baby amakobia no I have conducted myself very well.
Right.
Mu station ya mabaha severally. Ma betna you can check from boiling point everywhere.
That's right.
Say I fan na betena maybe amano kasa atra obi.
Right.
Because me papa to me for say onipa edidi wie ne enkasa wie.
That's right.
And say me kodi obi atema after election no there is life.
Me ma 1 minute only Domi Kwabenya for nkasa na fa sorry.
Yo Domi Kwabenya delegate anopai anase polling station executive. Anopai mi chi obi biara. Na adesrede kakra na medre ba manim. Say kwasida edua on the 12th. Moko polling station a. Mon kaya de ba kon.
Okay.
Say woro kọ akọhwehwe biribia. Aye bida e wo ha. Yemfa ye ni nto.
Yo me here.
Dabi a.
Okay.
Ebeye yie.
Very well.
Ma aye bida. Ma support party no. In every possible way.
Right.
Maboa ama party no exposure akosoro. Maboa financially. Even not timer. Maybe yeah. Second vice. Even 2016. Maybe ti aboko bi boy.
That's right.
Honorable Sarah Atuasafo. Otu ni 9 eba mifi. Because of a moa. Me de boa party.
Right.
Satan na me first vice. Maybe yeah first vice. PC Aaron Michael Okwe Jr. Ebe die ho adanse. Ne campaign. Tetisika no 1 billion, which is 100,000.
That's right.
I gave to him to support his campaign. Thought you say.
That's right.
Beside the solicitation of T-shirts and other things from other people. So I use what I have, my capabilities, to support the party in every way possible.
Right.
And you know, mesre. Me nye bi kura da na de. Me no wonti mi ka se me nye bi da. Enti se aye bi da ho. Ene dabi ebe ye yia. Mon kai aye bi da.
Right.
Ti moko polling booth na. Mon hwe number 1.
Okay.
Number 1. Eye Paul Ademo Poku. Na mi je di so nyame ahira wo. Na so nyame ahira wo de a wo re to aba ma nia onyame ahira no number 1.
But that's papa menim say won koye what I saw her say will pave way, and as a leader you always have to pave way for others to also follow. Tima tio ansa and so emra in a minute na fe omra na yini nkomo kakra fa so e wo ho na once Jones Owusu and so eguso e wa Jones anya I say e parafase a ne prada etinka jankrofo e ho yinka mo de base de om nkomo
e fare ho
right
den ya masasim bia ni wiase em fa nipa ho
okay
otiase say ukoyi aban bone a na wo say onye MPP and NDC a wo twe mu tan we ba be di so
okay
ebi na mo ka ho asem ana mboa ya kakra ba mi nia de obewini eden ya obewini ma hwe mpete takra mu hu so obewini but me ya me ya woni ho ne say we meet the good time because 2028 the base here ba into MPP we what you say MPP we
na Joseph and said the base ba mo so be one party solely no a the obewini to say the MPP ba o wini a MPP nkwa na ya appoint to positions NDC wini a NDC nkwa na e nka say bia yesi winners take all say whatever it is no e bia na ja wo so wo ya de we MPP base na ba de but me enko for pen be ni say be ba
onim bibi say obetra oman so na ohwe wo nko a territory mu e de bu oman a wo nipa boni for
okay and that is what we have been doing as a country
yes as I say on my chance hweko for time of our park kwasindom ohunde woni mu ye chechire oman
okay
oman ne chechire no nyotan number 1
right
oman ne chechire no enye we nyemi nipa niama Ghana aguso sei besei ene say ya appoint MC bi ya appoint minister bi ya appoint nipa bi say ye de party danase onye special to ni position no
okay
na special no akosua na ade aba o experience no na yeti ekire
and this year should go home school
oh onim at least me coming kwa e ka oman chichire ho no me ayen hwe sese wo party mu no menua eno no
okay
wabo asem bi so anka unnim se obekọ obeye MC unim say obeye ebi a particular desa adenti na yenhwe obi a wakosa niema no ho school nie mfa nsi
But we be say that campaign na say nipa no so ni ho nti obeye na ekọ obi a oni ho ye yankasa party e be sori atia say obi a ye kọ trade atechem kọ fa nsum kọ da kwaye mu e ma de eche na ye ba ya akọfo obi e so ye hwan planner bi afa so ye community planner nti omra me DDC e wo bra ye campaign no nka
minu enu nti na say party no nya structures na ye de sa education system ye nyina hyehyem
okay
so wo ni swade hu said that obeye say ya aden na o data that party office ne nkyere say starting na course ade no school
very well
University of Ghana wo ho o baba be hwe the community base yeso at least ko hu ko sua nimde kakra
all right
ye ba enti sane awo kan ye ngcv si ya ngcv enti o cv no beba no na bi ameka say kra no say party nti na o ye watchman without the cv no so no ne ehu sa ampa na o guide ifie bi anye company mpo yes ye the party da wasinti masa say nipa we oba den pa ni so ade hu ne sile ni so a obeba be
right before say me feel so maba ansa so no me say when was the last time one who say as a DC bi ne field bi a fa ne say nye de na wo GCB ne bi a or ye bi a say what develop sa field no community no a de ne come na constituency no so wo hade papa enu wo ye say ene ye de ne buy but ha bi a fa ne so ya agriculture bi a wo so agri kakra or buy in that community and constituency no timi improve agriculture or one say bi so o mamuda
Niami hu ne say previous government no ne this men can ko actually ko for time you selected those special ayifo no
okay
say previous government EBC sa emma you selected near obeye MC na uncle school kra na say onye no I saw it say they make sure say CV na kra no at least where we university
okay
and yet special for at that particular time no kwa ye hwehwe nimdie
all right
say utimi ko school university a ye do ko adwuma bi mu a because of wo nimdie a wo de ko sua de ni ntino you quick catch up something a ebetimi ama ba bi ye de wakọ no ebetimi ay possible most of them so etimi ye choose omo ye special for example okwa Ayawa so west na oba Madina hanom ne ade a me started say me yes our research ne ba MC no ne ade Ayawa so west MC or a doctor
okay
or every say na o Legon oh Sano was nipa bi ameka say campaign me bisa no oyade the same thing in Madina enti say ye fa nibudiefo a nia ye kan we are talking about say masa wo de school no wan cheda anko a uninim de bia onipa ho
right what I wanted to find out my memra na ansalabi ti o ansalabi ye constituency secretary do me kwa bijan mana kwaba ofa kwaba
yeah ja
boko de
ye ho an mehwefo
right yeah da was say anopen so apim e ha but also na me ebisa say fa ne say enipa ye yi ni so o ma ye DC I just don't want you to answer but I just want to clear the question say enipa ye yi ni say omra ma ye DC you know ne background or educationist it be a constituency education wa pedi education joma obi etika so papa we die oba no mbasua afa ne ntuma pafra wo constituency that was what I wanted to hear say ebia ya fa DC bia ma na improve or some sector bia ono ankasa ne background no wo ye menye sure say BSc e wo man yi emuntu de me ba ho bi ne BSc a na wa me yehunu that aspect no rara bi mame entie won free do me kwa benya bato no hogusu gina mu say yento so aba na constituency secretary no ekoso ye
good sa pepepe wa mama konya meda wase na ma fa konya sunso achia watiefo nyina
right
nkanka ne dom kwa benya MPP for ene polling station executive a enche me fa no say be nansa eda ye nimu on ba be dan delegates na moto abeni wi no ma san back to their old position as polling station executive and then because I ne be kakra bi leadership kire kwan se ofrani edi mere nda ene botae ho MPP say asisi hu mira yewom preben yewom yewo opposition nane yewom nso yewo opposition na yem botae ne sen e wo party your leadership started from polling station, electoral area, then Akwakopim national. Yembuta and saying MPP as a political party, Yembuta Bakope. See a winning power near the abaji or minor esiho. Question is Kwan Ben so near fa near the do your butaya ho. Aya butaya aya winning of power, your budget power.
Right.
Aya through elections. By election near process. So what own process of election as here tembia obedin kuku into for leadership among kasanso the process of elections and winning tembia better opposition.
All right.
Me one of the experienced constituency secretaries in Greater Accra. I'm not saying I am the most experienced, but Pedom Kabenya constituency constituency secretaries in Greater Accra. I am one of them. I'm very experienced. This is my third term. I'm seeking a fourth election. Okay. Now, the Dean of Greater Accra Secretaries, and that is by election. Greater Accra constituency 34 in Atuaba, and winning as their leader. Okay. Now, my experience has come from the fact that my fa McMahon for training pain. My fa Obi Amwa in for training. Electoral processes and strategy. My fa Lord Comey in some pain. My fa former mayor Agyapong in some. Inti me feeling with my own background as a manager. My fa we inti tie mu nyina inti elections are metiase.
Right.
Now me person me catch polling station.
Before so back can be a polling station no enlighten us. O ye constituency secretary o call mandate e 5 abomu 2 kire.
We are the main administrator of the party. Who now running the day-to-day aspect of the party. Interaction with every organization in your constituency. Now, we mobilize, grouping also for your candidates to meet them, and your core mandate to make sure, say, after all this administration, the sources and the top of it all, to make sure say, your party will win power and remain in power.
Very well. Very well.
Okay.
I've read the Cadena or catch a
person say electoral process, no. My categorizing into 4 per my experience and training. The first process, no, your process of getting your campaign message. Getting your campaign message and be consistent with it. So Nanado got a campaign message of free SHS.
That's right.
He was so consistent with free SHS, because he said, the winning power, no, 6 months down the line, or implementing free SHS.
That's right.
That's the campaign message. Being consistent with your people. Go to the people, tell them what, you don't try to say this and do the other. That is
right. 2.
The second process is to make sure you canvass for people to go and vote on the day of voting. Until the MPP will Go TV.
Right.
This Go TV process, no, and the polling station executives and the members are canvassing for votes. No more making sure that on the day of voting, most people will go and vote for your party.
That's right.
The next one, no, ballot accounting. We use our head, not our shoulders.
That's right.
And yet, battery. You see, you clever guys are. Money polling station on the day of voting as polling agent. They should understand what we call ballot accounting. Said ya okaya bani wia oshishano. They say spoiled ballot.
That's right.
Rejected ballot.
That's right.
And a ballot allocated for other candidates. Send your best money up. We are, as someone who said, the trophy and the most important document are your pink sheets where all the ballot accounting has been on. So when you saw your men together, or the polling station, send that to group elections are won at the polling station.
Right.
Oko Collation Center, you are just going to the collation center to press upon, say, my results, the result that was declared at the polling station must be announced and declared at the collation center.
Right.
Okay? So once you have the basis right at the polling station, it doesn't matter what you do at the collation center, it won't change. Into as a political party, before you go to the collation center, you must know, say, where we need and say, where lose. The fourth aspect, you know, a proper internal collation system. And that is what IT, head of IT, and I'm not talking about
the party in general,
but meka anoche.
Okay, yeah, Joe also
anoche the bar in the party 2016. That's a very good electoral reform. Electoral reforms Nebua MPP may win power in 2016 because in 2020 we need power, but because we didn't have a proper way of tracking and collating our results, we end up in Supreme Court. It didn't work.
Right.
So now just but what we did in 2016, proper internal collation. Enti sebekafra, violence in politics doesn't help people who are winning.
Right.
Enti tise domiko abenya a stronghold. Yenim say se nipa 10 bia to aba at least they move 7 bekwama MPP no. And making sure say there should be serenity. There should be a very calm atmosphere in Domiko Abenya so that they will listen to our message. We will canvass for more people to go and vote. They will collect our results very well. And send your collation center. Into your collation center. That's a basa see why? Because we have our pink sheet to our chest. We have collated our results in a very secret and protected area. Into we'll come back with our pink sheet. It happened in 2020. Then no man yawo and some maduajiri. Another had his document intact. Tema CF Charles Forson won with only 9 votes. But they don't okay, cool.
That's right.
I calm down. Patrick Boama, the same thing. Your friend is saying Ablekuma North. The unfortunate thing is that she was not able to get 32 out of the pink sheet. That brought her where she is. Into the American can say, so be per constituency executive position. No catch her say, media me one member. Omubedimechi, Nyabeko Collation Center, good for Muta. You are just going to waste human life. Reason is Techiman North and Techiman South. In 2020, police phone soldier 4 ball NDC supporters.
Oh, okay.
2020, Nipa 7 win because of a tutrosem and the it didn't change the result. MPP Nina no mum person win because he had everything intact. It didn't change it. Sebi Oko Collation Center now could di a tutrosem that's all Shironkwa for nothing. It is not going to change anything. Elections are won at the polling station.
Right.
So get constituency executives who use their head better than thinking they will use their body and radicalism and violence to win elections. And
right.
Young polling station and now say electoral area and country a chita for say oh about polling station for one for that day it won't help.
Right.
Emwa ho yesu sia nkrofusuro enti omo nyeden omo mbeto aba omo mbeto aba nso wo domiko abenya na che say MPP will stand to lose.
Right.
NDC yes omo je konya na fiance but look at the margin it's less than 200. Right. We are getting our seat back with a huge margin. Reason is 2020 NDC parliamentary candidate enya 52,000 and above. This year we're winning with 51,000.
Okay.
Into no kasa nkro for kwa no ebi ankoto aba. But young crop for no nyoma mienu bia omanti asinti over 28,000 eza nkomo koto aba mayen no omanti me ankoto. Enti as a political party and leadership in Domiko Abenya as a see ahwehwe nya start ahwehwe ehun nie enti ankrofo ankoto aba ye beye de ye betumi bia within our capacity and means and make sure say 28,000 no man koto aba no 2028 omboko koto no ma to bia ka ho because our expectation was about 120,000 in 2024 and Because all of a sudden, within 2 weeks, 3 weeks to elections, me must say,
okay.
Just say MPP phone you. Abaka say, na Dr. Baumia kind. Abaka say tsunami be. All of a sudden, obi arguing assistant.
That's right.
Elections research I and just say we were winning. 2 weeks, 3 weeks down the line, obi arguing assistant. Over 2 million MPP followers, supporters, and executives and
very well. Very well. A minute, maybe say Saturday, more than a Sunday by 6 o'clock. Then I was expecting, and then I was training more or Dom Kwabinya.
The American say, Dom Kwabenya polling station executive name General Ansalabi. Me used to talk to General on TV, me apologize to JFK. Constituency or the meet me you soon kakra no general dey nkwani dia but me do constituency na ma poni kakra na me dey je fans
say on general secretary the word general dey obi general secretary
on when him say I am the best among the lot
okay
your opposition embra ye wo mu no e mre a uhia knowledgeable people uhia resourceful people and experienced people and that is what Ansalabi stands for. I am very knowledgeable in terms of electoral process. I am very experienced in terms of electoral process, and I am very resourceful.
Right. But you see, I didn't be a free more, and you didn't free one.
Debut, and only young Grubo.
Okay.
Sebi, there's this saying, say, rob no man with violence and false accusation. So, I compare to me, dear, Yamfa Patapa, and intro. There was a candidate, Okotna Movement TV, said, Dom Kwabenya, any party office. Into your bar, see party office, and Madam Kwabenya. Many can say, of free party office, no call Movement TV, or call your ballot in party office, or turn the forms of party office, or presenting or party office, or call vetting or party office, or your ballot in real or not in Movement TV, say, Dom Kwabenya, any party office, and true because of power.
Right.
But we don't want leaders who are not economical with the truth.
We ain't the was saying.
Positions in here. Make a secretary position. Yeah, me answer.
Okay.
But the CIA say there, baako any family you know.
Right. Also, my main for we see them for Jumadi say what can be I on so by on so.
So Oja home.
And some now okay kano adwumi nsam.
Amaseka o to abakra betwa mon sisi a.
Oh, ono de. Oh, ma hu nipa mienu ha mani adwom kasa ho. In fact, wow, omambuo no kasa ka ho. Aside say obi kasa hu fi na adwen mu say onimu de do edu sa stage we ya obi akosua ne best eba beka
very well
say semi amo kasa ya na say me nua de minim no but wo em say first time am ma hu no say sa pa de a ene na MPP mo beba kakra but unim ne me ya ne say
okay
omo refi wo mo ho say mistakes bi e de omo course 38 no omo say repeat the same mistake
okay
e ma say kra de anhwa Mobeba 27.
Okay.
MPP. Men kan dobe kwabenya de mo de eja mo amuni. Momfa. Let me kasa for general MPP. O ni me. Masa enkoye. Mo me enka no kre enkoye.
Okay.
Me mo kasa bebre gbagba nyina enkoye. Onim say enkofo wi ejae wo mo eniema esesa nka mbeta se amoka sei no ka. Emo mo de mo ni esi Kennedy so. Asemba kope okokan.
Okay.
Are you serious at all?
Right.
MPP is serious at all. Opposition party government oteso ebu oman. Mo na mo back no. Enle na chiniema enye se onye mi yie no. Mo jai ono se onye mi ope. Na only one person as a Kennedy Agyapong ono ena mo kan asem. Are you serious at all?
Right. Mama for we see the emphasis ewa ha quantity be we waboboa eno na the dialogue show no yedo AC. We sure say still na no nya bibi abeka. And yes in the near see because
okay. That's right.
For next time no you know say ken production team wo ho kwande we say aba. Obetimi obeba so ba be share Jones asem o kan sit down be share no be na.
Many Jones because you know say enche e na fe
right
se mpanyimfo nso wo fie a omuntena fie ma seduamfo
right
Kennedy was given birth by MPP
that's right
minim Kennedy or your madam for pa Honorable Kennedy madam for pa oni me nyonko pa ne ohena moako nti ye ne Kennedy dika so bom enam MPP so na me hu Kennedy na me pemu a me pese enam MPP so na me ne Kennedy ye koso tenase na ya yonko fa no etenase the base ne de that beje entre ha kakra actually no the base will be the base of MPP
very well.
Are you sure?
Die from Mrs. Augustina Asante. Or say happy birthday to Mrs. Augustina Asante. Now, she's a nurse at Asen Manso Health Center. May the good Lord shower his blessings on you and favor you in everything that you are doing. From your husband, Mr. Asante, the children, and the entire family. And I always say, Mrs. Augustina Asante, happy, glorious birthday. Yankopon ka ho na nde de oye bia no so ntimi emremo. A happy birthday to you, my husband, Mr. Felix Kobina. Na a happy birthday to Mr. Felix Kobina. May the Lord continue to bless you and protect your dreams. From your wife, Joyce, and I always say, Mr. Kobina, a happy, glorious birthday. Now, when so say, 4 years ago, you came into my world and changed it forever. Happy birthday. My little prince, you are so kind, smart, and full of wonder. I hope your day is as bright and special as you are. Happy birthday to Fifi Boadi. And so yeah, wish you a happy, glorious birthday, Fifi Boadi. And now, my brother, Kuskui, and Yankopon, and Count Honafi, me watching and Mount Suntimisia, dear. A special birthday, you're from Mrs. Amma Pukia Uswa Sari. I say happy birthday goes to the special one, Mrs. Amma Pokia Uswasari. Today happens to be your birthday. May God richly bless you and your new age from one of the best technical brain in the country, Coach Ernest Otre, your husband, and I wish you a glorious happy birthday and on a True Television. So production team nina will be a bona form dear na yashe say production chese aka amke adwo aduchumwa ene wawoda na production team no wish you a happy glorious birthday. Said the ne ohwa ye no sounds no expect say birthday ne be kopepepe e de ama wo na ne maso akosie. Last one no Kwabena Jacobs ene wawoda na Kwabena Jacobs said na wudu awodai production team ene adofo na busuafo enyina so wish you a happy glorious birthday. Yankopon kan wono mo na de odon sabe bia no so enyeyi ma me fast dan koma aboafo e ba intellectual discussion ote Jones owusu yeboa enka from the base ote Mira Tio and Salabi constituency secretary and then oye incumbent Dom Kwabenya abato mpesua so na ye rapport ademo poku ono si incumbent first vice chair Dom Kwabenya omobaye ema ote wo nyina enka Hills Ahen sanso ena Justice Afo Robert Finn omina wo MCR room omo eboaye ema dwumade ne duriye focus e na from the elecam na from the broadcast nsi de achi afen so producer no ye amo ena omo nyina abo ama ye de dwumade ebre o mimidin yours truly Kwame abo akuda nkomo which I'm from Air Comoto, your host with the most young boy at Mochana, Financial Friday, Yane Nana Christian, Ebe Donko, Ebe Dinkomo, Ewissika Cement to team. Young boy at my best year, the dialect shows.